Hi, my name is Aileen Stunning. I'm a burlesque entertainer here in Houston, Texas. My style of burlesque is very neoclassic. I like classic moves, but I like new music, like music from the 21st century. But I also like to splice music from the 50s, the 60s, sometimes the 20s. Yeah, I like to just splurge them together. I've been doing burlesque now for 7 months. I started in January of 2025. Yeah. Oh, it's been amazing. It's been a dream come true. I've gotten a lot of fast movement, a lot of bookings, making a lot of connections within the Houston burlesque community and also in different states. So I'm looking forward to branching out and yeah, doing my thing. The break that I took was very much needed. I felt like it really just taught me that although you have to do what you love, you also have to give your body time to rest and time for your creative juices to keep flowing again. So during my break, I recommitted myself to healthy living, eating more healthy, working out, getting sleep, because there's a lot of shows that we do that run pretty late. And then also I was able to work on like 3 projects, which is really, really cool. It's a lot of work and I'm proud of my work and I'm happy to show it off in these next coming shows. Yeah, so my new projects are definitely burlesque based. A lot of new costumes, so like they're all new acts, all different ideas that I kind of just got inspired by films. And yeah, the costumes are amazing. The choreography, we're still working on it, but I never like to hold back an act before I debuted it. It's kind of like an ongoing project. So like if you see me retire an act, it was either because I did everything I needed to do and it's like perfect and enough people have seen it. Now it's time to move on. So yeah. So I have a background in dance. I've been doing ballet, tap, and jazz ever since I was about 4, 5 years old. I don't technically dance anymore. Well, I do burlesque dance, but I take classes, so I do get inspiration from my instructors. But when I am creating an act, I usually base my choreography on the story that I'm telling. Each act that I do usually has a storyline, so I like to kind of just tell a story, you know, like I'm taking off my glove, you know, I'm showing someone I'm being vulnerable or, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's usually just inspiration from the storyline that I'm trying to tell. My favorite thing about burlesque, it's kind of vain, but I am an attention whore. I love the attention, I love the praise, I love doing a great job and people noticing me and seeing that and just being, it just really feeds my heart, feeds my ego, maybe. Just to have my works be acknowledged and to be seen and to be heard and just giving a stage where I can be myself and I can really just express myself in however I'd like to. And I love that. I have like an alter ego. So my Aileen succubus, she's definitely black, definitely Lilith, definitely Lilith. My Aileen stunning ego is very like Aphrodite, kind of like Venusian, kind of like, let's just say Eve, kind of like glamour, just goody two shoes, you know, ooh, classic. But then the Aileen succubus, she's very dark, very neo, witchy, kind of like dark vibes, kinky, you know, yeah, get a little sexy.
Light versus shadow.
Yes, definitely. I feel like every performer kind of has their different sides, you know, just to play. It's good to play. Yeah. In the near future of my career, I'm looking forward to seeing what burlesque looks like in different parts of the country. So like I'm planning on traveling to New Orleans, Louisiana, doing some shows there. Next, I will be possibly in Los Angeles, fingers crossed. But yeah, just really touring and just really meeting new people from all different walks of life. I love Houston, but I'm ready to spread my wings and see what burlesque looks like in other cities and states. And yeah, I'm excited for that. To fly. I realized burlesque was for me when I went to my first show here in Houston. I've been to a burlesque show before, but my first burlesque show here in Houston was at the Short and Sweet Speakeasy. And there was a performer called Zucifer Morningstar. I don't know if that's her name or not. I don't know if that's their name, but she is, I would say, a plus-sized burlesque performer, and she was performing with other burlesque performers that were pretty, you know, tiny, and it was just like, wow, this is cool. So not just skinny girls can do burlesque, and it was like she was up there in her light doing her art, and it was just like, you know what, I can do that, you know, especially coming from a background of like having body dysmorphia. I think that really just lit a fire in my soul that was like, I can express myself and love my body and have people love my body, and it's just like a big celebration of just self-love and self-acceptance. And I was like, I want to do that. I want to do that. I've learned to embrace my body more. I feel like in some ways it can creep back up, especially when I'm doing shows or I'm comparing myself to other performers and like, oh, she got that booking. Oh, like she looks like that in her outfit. And like sometimes I just kind of critique myself a bit too harshly. But I always kind of center back around the idea that burlesque is for everyone, and that we're all beautiful in all of our shapes and sizes, and that, you know, I feel like it's okay if you say, hey, I want to change this, but I also think it's okay to just be okay in your own skin. So it's a journey. Yeah, it's a journey. Of course, my name is Aileen Stunning. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and mostly anywhere at Aileen Stunning with an A. And if you want to find out where I'm going to be doing my shows, I'm always posting online. And you can also find my weekly calendar. It is going to be at aileenstunning.com. And go there, check out my portfolio, check out my media kit, book me if you would like me to do an event for you. I specialize in doing bachelorette parties, corporate parties, and all types of gigs. So if you want a beautiful, stunning burlesque performer at your next event, please go ahead and book me at aileenstunning.com, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you.